What's up, guys? So I bought a light. Probably shouldn't have, but I did, and it's not working. I knew it wasn't working, but hey, a deal's a deal. I couldn't pass it up. I've wanted a follow spot for at least 10 years now. So I found a deal and I decided to go for it. So when I bought it, the guy said that it used to work, and then he said the image it put out was cut off, like it didn't look right, and then it set for years, I guess, and then when he brought it back out, he said it just wouldn't work at all. So I'm not sure exactly what was going on with it when he had it, but I received it in the mail, and I just opened it up. Well, I plugged it in first and noticed that it wasn't putting out light, but all the lights were turning on and everything. I also noticed that the three bottom buttons, the green, the blue, and the red, are stuck. So those aren't even working. Basically, the way the gobos work in the system is it's got a color wheel right here. You can kind of see it. And it just has a little motor right here, and the motor spins the gobo wheel to the correct color whenever you press these little electronic buttons. So it's all kind of built in. I mean, I could pretty easily just 3D print a little wheel up here, and whenever you when you turn the wheel above the housing, when you turn the wheel, it'll just spin it mechanically. Here's the top of the thing when it's on there. So you could just have like a little wheel here instead of a bar. Honestly, instead of pressing the buttons back here, you would change the color just manually with the wheel, you know. So big deal. That doesn't seem to really affect me much. The big problem is, though, there's no light coming out of it. So I opened it up and then realized that there's no lamp in it at all. There's no bulb in here at all. This is where the bulb is supposed to go. It does still have a ballast, and you can see where the bulb hooks in right there, and then it mounts, I guess, on the actual lamp housing. It screws in, I guess. So it should fit about right here. There's no lamp in here at all. So that's I ordered a lamp. It should be in like tomorrow, and then I can run a test on the thing and see where it's at. The main reason I got this is for the optics. These lenses are very expensive. This thing's like 5.5 inches. And the whole housing and everything. So you've got these rods over here that move the two lenses back and forth. And you can see it's all janky. So there is some grease on this. I think it just needs more grease. When I look over here on this rod, it's just free floating there. You can feel it. You can feel the friction. So I might grease this side, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna put a bearing in here so this thing rolls super fluid on a bearing, and that way we can get things to just go smoother than this, because it just gets caught. Like, look at it. You gotta jangle it. It's really annoying. So hopefully I'll be able to get these all smoothed out, cleaned up, and rolling smooth. When I put the lens in, or the lamp in, hopefully it'll all work. I don't know about the color wheels yet. I don't know about that situation with these broken buttons. Maybe they still work if you press them in a certain way. I don't know. So if worse comes to worse, and I can't get the thing to light up with a lamp, I'm going to actually put my own LED in here. So it uses a 575 watt halogen, basically. If I have to buy a cob light and put in here, then that's what I'll do. I should be able to retrofit it in here, and that would be really cool, because those run off of USB. So instead of having to run this beast off of wall power, we could have the whole thing run off of USB, basically. I would still have to retrofit a fan in here, something to cool off the LED. But for the most part, you could get by just using this mechanically, because it's all mechanical. Like I said, even the color wheel, yeah, it uses a little motor to spin it, but you can just spin it yourself. I mean, I'm not trying to do perfect theater. There are some things that I realize I don't need. Being able to jump to a specific color immediately is not that big of a deal. If I fit my own LED in here, though, an RGB LED, I could have a phone app with a color wheel on it, and I could choose the color and run this thing off of USB power. So I'm very tempted to turn this into like a mobile rig. It is really heavy, super heavy. It's designed to fit on a stand, you know, and you point it around like a gun, and then you can focus in and do stuff with these, make your halo bigger or smaller or focused or unfocused. But it's mainly mechanical. That's why I bought it, is for the optics and stuff. And as far as the light, yeah, if I have to just replace it with something else, then I will. So replace it with an LED or something. The only thing is the distance between your initial lens right here and this machine is designed for a certain spacing between the first lens and the actual lamp. And the lamp is designed to shoot at it at a certain way. So you can't just throw any light in here at any point, you know. It has to be a certain way. Just like with a camera and a sensor, it's got to be a certain amount of ways from the lens, and also at the same time, the light really needs to have a certain type of focal point. And so if I just get any random LED and throw in here, it might not look that great. So let's play around with it for a second here. I'm just going to plug it in so we can get an idea of what it's doing. Plugged in, it's on, everything turned on. Oh, look at that, the color wheel is spinning. The color wheel stopped spinning, it was spinning. Now the color wheel is basically stuck. The color wheel was spinning and then it stuck, and then it got stuck. Okay, so I'm clicking over here, orange. Let's see, I'll click on orange, nothing. Click on yellow, nothing. Click on magenta. Look at that, magenta is switched from magenta. Let me try to get this angle right, and you'll be able to see it right here. That's the color wheel. There's blue, green, okay. Red. Okay, so the buttons do work, but it's like they're loose and they're sticky. I've got to like push them really hard. That's magenta, orange, yellow, white, red. Is it really red though? No, it's yellow. It's yellow, so I got an LED light and I'm just throwing it in here. So when I pressed red, it went to yellow. Let me just put this LED in here. I don't think I'm supposed to run this without a lamp in it, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so let's try blue. So blue is actually orange. Magenta is actually red. Orange is white. Okay. So the color wheel is totally jacked. Oh look, I can move the color wheel. Look at that, I can move it. Okay, so... Oh wow, it's even got UV. That's supposed to be UV. How would I do this? Let's do magenta. That's supposed to be magenta. So, oh, hold on. Let's do blue. That's supposed to be blue. And let's just find blue. And that is blue right there. So now, I'm gonna press yellow. It goes to yellow. White. Blue. You gotta press the button so hard. Magenta. And that's supposed to be UV. That's cool. That's supposed to be UV. Okay, so we both learned something. We all learned something. Let's see. The shutter, when I hit shutter, shutter on and off, that should be blacking it out, but it doesn't seem to work at all as far as the shutter. But you can see over here, it's got a mechanical shutter. Well, if it has a mechanical shutter, why does it have a blackout shutter? Huh. Oh, I moved the cable and it turned off. Okay, anyway, well, you guys get the idea. That's where I'm at with it. Pretty cool little toy. All kinds of stuff could be projected. You could put gobos on here, or, you know, could put barn doors on it and project it onto a person or something. Yeah, that's where we're at with it. It's the Chauvet 400G. This thing back in the day was quite expensive, and all of these follow spots are super expensive. It's like $800 for a Chauvet follow spot these days. The newest one, like the 75 ST. And it's not even that much different than this. Honestly, this is better than a lot of modern ones because they worked so much on the optics to get these optics correct. So, yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I accidentally hit the cable and it turned back on. You see the gobo spinning there. The color wheel, I mean. Alright, well, that's where we're at, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video. I know it was long-winded, but I just got it in the mail and I was thinking it'd be pretty cool just to make a video and get my mind straight on it. But